Welcome to my crazy world of art. Okay, this spray bottle has water in it, and it's a big, larger paintbrush. Not super big, but it's a little frazzled, a little crazy. It works great for strokes that are you need larger and wood glue. I told y'all I'd show you this. Before I start making the posters, I do want to show you how to do this. And as you can see, I'm using a piece of paper that I accidentally got coffee on, but that's okay. This is from my art book. It's a medium kind of paper, and we're not making a super lot, but as you can see, what we want to do is turn the consistency of wood glue thinner. So we are going to spray it and then mix it. You just kind of brush it down. You want to mix that water through. And the next cool thing, at this point, if you have a white thing and you're trying to turn it bright or change the color and you want it stiff, now you see it's thinner, and somehow a piece of my hair got in it. Must be shedding. Okay, so I'm going to show you like this. We want to make a bright sign. You, or you, if you're planning on doing darker letters or what have you, and if you want to do bold letters or what have you, you can at this point take and put a little acrylic paint in, and it will color it. Now I will show you. This is just to show you what can do, what you can do, without spending a crazy amount of money. Now, I'm going to use a little pavement, which is a really dark gray, but it's not going to be dark when you do this. And I should warn you that this will dry clear, so whatever you put in, it will change the color of. But yeah, so now we have this very liquidy. The whole point is you want it to actually absorb it into the paper somewhat, and it'll harden the paper and protect the paper so you can make a sign or what have you. And you just get it on, and when it dries, you may need to put it between two large books or what have you, but you don't knock the liquid off. You just continue, and this is usually a couple layers. Do not do this on a surface that you're going to get upset if you get some paint on, because you're going to want to get all the way to the corners and the sides. But as you can see, the first coat, what it's going to look like, it is going to start bubbling the paper a little bit, but we'll see. This is going to be a slow go. There'll be more than one because this will obviously have to dry, and I didn't have a predetermined video, so this is our first on this technique. I showed you how to start it with the clear coat on the cardboard paper. Can what it's not construction paper, it's like the board that you use for project board, I guess, and it'll absorb it pretty good. This, I'm going from the back side because what I'm using is a multi media kind of paper, so paint pens. Um, we have uh, markers and the like. You're going to want to, I'm going to end up using acrylic paint pens on this when I'm done to do what I'm doing. But as you can see, it's starting to get kind of flimsy because it's absorbing the water. And we're just going to try to not get it in the wet paint on the table, but you don't want to completely detexturize it. So, yeah, first layer, that is what it's going to look like. And you see, I went across and then I went up. Try not to go in too many directions. That is not going to fare well for your work. And it's not going to fare well for your paintbrush. So, yeah. If your paintbrush ever gets a little tacky while you're doing this, you should have a cup of water or something. You should have liquid so that you can clean your brush some, and obviously a towel. Now, after using this on your paintbrush, if you plan on keeping your paintbrush, really make sure you clean your paintbrush out. And as you can see, I'm only using one-way strokes at this moment because you don't want to rip your paper or rub it until it starts peeling. And you can do this with most types of paper and you can get it stiff. It's a good way to make a quick poster. I think it's a good way to, I'm coming back down, but it's because I've decided I'm going to stroke this way to make it easier to show y'all because where the camera is sitting. But you just want to be careful and clearly don't overdo the layering. This is thicker paper. It's kind of like cardstock, almost. It's a little thinner than cardstock, probably half the thickness of cardstock. But just want to take it slow and easy at first. You will know what you can get away with after you get used to your paper and stuff, and how much you're actually going to need to do. Not everything is equal, so you really need to find the paper that works for you for this kind of project. This is also how I start my really water resistant paper mache. Okay. But yeah, you're going to just stroke and then come sideways. You're going to do it in kind of a checkerboard pattern until you get it done. And I know this don't seem exciting, but there really is such thing as slow and easy. And I promised that if I was going to show people how to do things, I would show them in an easy manner. Now, when we come back, it will be dry, and I will show you how to keep on layering it. Like I said, I chose the back because this, and as you can see, it does soak through, and this is important. You really need it to soak through. If it doesn't soak through, then it's not going to stiffen the paper and make it more board-like. And this is what we're going after, is making it more poster boardy without having, like more of a poster, and this is the first step. It works really well, and I showed you how to mix. If y'all have any questions, just let me know, and I'd be happy to help you. There will be another one a little later on the other board and how we start to work that.